Hello everyone. So this video has no scenario and we will analyze the NSD CAD market. The first thing is we have our score from my system that studies the the weekly bias using COT data and seasonality statistics and delta auction market theory. Of course, this is not accurate in trading view. This is why it's less than 10%. Now it's 10% here, but why I said it's less than 10%? Because it's divided on 11 over here, because there is a total of 110%, not 100%. So the real is the real percentage is 9.1%. Anyway, it's not our topic. The first thing, this is the score. I didn't complete the rest because they has the same results as the other ones, so it's not very important. So we have the Canadian is 7 and the New Zealand dollar is 6.7. So what does it mean? Let me just delete this arrow. What does it mean is 6.7 minus 7 plus 5. So this is the score. It's 4.7. 5 is the neutral. So it's slightly bearish. I'm going to move this. I'm going to remove it. So the first thing we're gonna mark is COT is slightly bearish, or our system. This is my favorite system, by the way. So it gives me the wall weeks bias, and of course I have my own timing strategy over here, so it's not our topic anyway. So the first thing is the first reason is CLT is slightly bullish. The second is we clearly can see that the seasonality is going up. So let's mark it here. Bullish seasonality. And that's all. So what I'm gonna do now is avoid or completely avoid this market. Let's check another market that I can use this table in with the seasonality. So let's try the euro dollar. So if I come here, I move to daily, and I will wait for the seasonality. It's clearly bullish for this week, as we can see. Let me change the arrow to maybe this one. So it's clearly bullish. Anyway, this is the first thing, and in COT data it's also bullish because 7, let me just check, it's 7.1, which is the same over here. So those results I got them from here. So it's 7.1. So I can type in CLT is bullish. I didn't update those data since like 3 to 4 weeks. If I did, then I would show you here. It will be this is the euro. It will be really better, but let's complete it without it. CLT is bullish. Seasonality is also bullish. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to try to find any bullish moves to enter with. So what's the first thing to do is I like to mark my anchor my my anchored volume profile, and we can see over here. So how do we use volume profile? We take those low volume nodes on the edges as strong levels that price can go through it very strong, or even reverse from it very strong. So we can use it for breakout or as a strong key level. And of course we're going to combine it with price action. So the first level is over here. You can, this is the high volume node. So on the edges there is low volume nodes, and we can clearly see that this is our level. The week ends over here. So I'm going to extend it, and we have another low volume node over here. Use your eyes as we're using price action, of course. So if you can't use your eyes, there is an indicator over here called support resistance dynamic by Lonesome. So it can give us where are the possible low nodes. So I want my levels to be closer to those lines. So this is in case if you don't really know how to use price action. There is another low volume node, and if we extend it, you can see price is really reacting to it, even from the past. Even this one, look, you can see price is reacting to this level. So this is our level, third level, and there is another low volume node over here. So as we finished making our key levels, now we can start to make our entries. So where is the last day? The last day is Wednesday. So Wednesday starts from here and ends let's say it ends over here. So what I'm going to do is mark all, we're trying to long, so I will mark all the bearish move. First bearish movement, second, and third. So where is the last strong bearish move? There is this one, you can see. So it stopped from here, and this one, it stopped from here. So we have two potential places to go long. I can go long from here, and I can wait price to pull back, and I'll try to go long from here. or this, because this is the closest level to where the rejection happened. And now, what would I choose? This one or this one? We made our bearish moves over here, so there's a two potential entries. Now I'm going to choose where the strongest bullish rejection happened. You can see that there is even fair value gap over here, which means there is a strong move, and you can see over here it's kind of like it started accepting this price, so this is not a strong bullish move. So what zone I will take? I will definitely not take this one, but I will take this level over here. So this is the first step. I hope you understood. I'm very bad at explaining because I don't even know why. So this is the level I'm going to enter with. As a confirmation, we can use VWAP from the start of this trend, and we will use the last closest level, which is also this one. So what I will do right now is I will wait for price to come back to our level, and I will put my stop loss in the end of this level. Why? Because there is this rejection. So this is why I put in my stop loss just under it, and I gave it a little bit of space to breathe in. And now what I will target the end of this move. So you can clearly see that the last bullish move is here, and the where it got rejected is there is a rejection here and there is a rejection here. You can see this long wick. So what I will do, I will target this level as a TP1, and I'll target this level as a TP2. So for first side, I will take this level. I'll try to so this is a little bit less than my risk management plan, so I'll just let's extend it more. I will extend the take profit to this level because my risk plan is or says you need more than 3 risk reward ratio to enter. So this is a trade idea in the euro dollar, and this is one of the ways I work with the system 3, and this is a manual system. This is why I'm risking very low compared to the other systems, because when you're using manual system, then sometimes you forget things, sometimes use your emotions, sometimes there is many variables over here. But when it's automated, or let's say semi-automated, because I execute it myself, it gives me the bias and the timing, but I have to execute it myself. So this is why I risk very low on this system, and I risk 0.2%. And what I will do right now, or what I will tell you, is don't follow me blindly. I'm here to teach you what I have learned and what I have found results in, and you can use it your way. So maybe you won't find my system with anyone, because I have many concepts, I combine them to get my systems, and this is what you should, because everyone must have their edge, and you can't just copy other systems and you call yourself a trader, because to be a real trader you need to learn and you need to have your own edge that works with you. So maybe the intraday is not for you because you use too much emotions. Maybe it's not for you because you don't have time. Maybe the swing is for you. Maybe uh, some people likes to scalp because maybe they are calm and or they don't like to uh, let's say wait for the trade to go in a very long period, so they don't like to open their trades for a long time. So everyone is different, and you don't need to be like me, but at least you're learning the concepts, or very important concepts like this one, to get your key levels, or where there is a potential for price to react. So in conclusion, where is uh, where is our box? So this is our box. It's somehow bigger than I thought. Anyway, so this is our box. We said CLT is bullish, seasonality is bullish, and we have a VWAP resistance or support, VWAP support, and we have a strong key level here, strong key level, and that's all. So this is an A plus, or let's say A, because my A plus is way better than this, and I'm just going to risk 0.2% of my capital. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video is, let's say, it's very hard for you to understand because I'm really bad at teaching, uh, but a positive point, I'm very good at getting my knowledge. Anyway, so I hope you liked this video. Tell me in the comments if there is any wrong information. So if you can correct me, then why not? See you next time.